Hi everybody, today I'm doing a review on the Wolfbox Megavolt 24 jump starter. Start by unpacking. This is my first Wolfbox product, but overall initially am impressed with packaging for just a battery pack. Main box comes open. It has a carrying case, which is quite nice. Strapped, semi-rigid, looks durable. Let's unzip this guy. Two compartments. In the outer compartment, we've got alligator clips to connect to a car battery. Appear durably constructed. The springs are extremely strong, way stronger than most jumper cable alligator clips. Set that aside for a moment. Also have in this bag AC charger, USB-C to standard 15 amp AC outlet. Got a USB to USB-C cable. Then in the main compartment, we've got a sticker, always appreciated, a manual, appears reasonably standard. Open the unit. Solid, heavy, seems well built. Got an LED light on the side. Typically with batteries, I like to at least skim the manual to see if there is a requirement for charging before use. It does say it is recommended to charge before initial use. I am going to power it on to see if there's any charge. %79, not bad. So while it should be fully charged, it's nice that in the package it is charged to an extent. So if you need it in a pinch and you forgot to charge it, or it just ended up in your vehicle still in the packaging, and you've got a time-sensitive issue like a dead battery, you've got some charge from the factory, which is nice. Power button, boost button. We've got the jumper cable connection covered by a water-resistant rubber cap that seems well designed. LED light. We'll see how that turns on. After it's on, which required a hold down on the power button, pressing and releasing the power button once gets you solid on, then a strobe, then a blink, then off. So several modes depending on the situation, depending on what you want people to know of your situation. It is covered with a protective film. We've got another water-resistant rubber-covered port with a USB-A and a USB-C connection. Per the label, the C is 5 volt to 20 volt, and The A is 5 volt, 9 volt, or 12 volt. So convenient for charging your small devices. Let's see how it works plugging into an AC connection. Actually, initially, let's see if it will charge off of a low voltage C without AC. So I'm going to plug it into a powered USB-C source. It is showing in now, so we're getting charge even from a low voltage source like a computer or your vehicle's USB-C connection. That's convenient and flexible in case you forget your AC charger at home. I'm sure it takes longer to charge, but still quite nice to be able to recharge it with your vehicle or with your computer as another option. Unplugging that. I'm going to plug in a mobile device, in this case an iPhone with a USB-C charging cable. I could clearly see that I'm getting a charge. And the indicator on the Wolfbox shows output, which is great. So a functional, helpful LCD panel that actually tells you what's happening, as opposed to just a red light or a green light or a blue light or something that you have to check in the manual to see what it means. This is much more verbose, out of the box. Unplugging that. The out indicator goes away. In advance, I must say, I do not have a vehicle with a dead battery or a vehicle I want to jump currently, but plugging in the jump connections to that side of the unit is secure, it's solid, no movement. Yes, these are short connections, but it doesn't matter. The device is only this large, I would say 8 inches long by 3 inches wide. Not very heavy, so easy to just move to whatever battery you need to jump. If you push it on boost, I'm going to be careful to have these not touching each other because this is a mock test. Appears you have to hold that down. And it went to an indicator of start. I'm going to turn that off since we're putting amperage out to these alligator clips. And it made a distinct click and turned off. Unplugging that, plugging the port,